stuff. And he bought me a Hulk statue, which is crazy cool. He bought me 2 of the Death of Spider-Man, which is Spider-Man 700. And then a 25-year Marvel birthday magazine. And then we bought a lithograph. So it was 6 things. But we bought the lithograph right there by the table because that's how they had that set up.
I think I've definitely seen those 2 comics.
Yeah.
And the statue.
Yeah, the statue is so cool.
And I think I saw the Secret Wars too. Or one of them, I guess.
I think you've seen everything except the lithograph.
I can't think of that birthday thing you're talking about. I don't know what that is.
It was the big magazine.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But anyways, so this is where for me it was really cool because I was really into art and I'm still into art, but I was doing more of like Mod Podge type things. I'll show you a picture of it once we're done. But I did this like cool piece and I really wanted to give it to him, and I heard that sometimes at conventions you can give people gifts and stuff like that. So we talked to the guy at the end of the line who was giving you the spiel of what to do whenever, because you would hand them your books and then they would pass it to him, and then he didn't really interact much with people, just the nature of the signing. Yeah. But the dude was like, "Oh, you have a gift for him? I'll tell him." And so when we got down there, he was like, "Hey, Stan, this gentleman has a gift for you." Oh, dude, I might cry. Oh, it's so cool. So he oh, I'm gonna cry. Oh shit, I'm crying. He took it and he looked at it and he was like, he was just like, "This is so cool. Thank you so much." And he shook my hand and he turned to his, I'm crying. He turned to his, he turned to the assistant guy and was like, "Hey, put this in my suitcase." And I was like, he wants it in his suitcase. I don't know, man. It was such a cool experience. It was such a good day. I think it is my favorite day that I've ever had. Genuinely, just because he was so important to me as a kid. Yeah. Just so important. I'll tell another story in a little bit, but you saw him as well.
I didn't get to meet him. So I was in California last year. Last year, since I was getting to work with Disney, I got a free pass to Comic-Con. But I just for the day. I think it was Sunday. I was there Sunday. So I was just on the floor, walking around, buying everything Marvel that I saw. That's where I got all my Spider-Gwen shit and some other Spider-Man things. I was just walking past a booth, and it's surrounded by people. I'm okay, well, what's going on? So kind of get in the crowd, and I'm trying to look over people, and he's just, they're walking him in. He's waving at everybody, "Hey, how you guys doing?" And he sits down. I guess it was a signing. I'm not really sure, but it was super, he was there for a couple minutes, and then they took him. He had to go to a panel or something, I don't know. But all of us, we were just standing there, and we were holy shit. That is the guy. And then we all just disperse, and I'm walking on the floor just
yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. It's so weird because it just hits home. The thing that I remember, it's still to this day, one of my favorite things to watch when I'm down. It was the 90s Fantastic Four animated TV show. Okay. It was very good. I still love the Fantastic Four. They're so underrated, and they need a good movie. They need a good movie soon. It has to happen.
It's going to.
I know. It's important to me. I love them so much.
By 2020.
You think so?
Yeah.
Do you know that to be true?
No, but the merger is done next year, so they can do it.
Do you think that pre-production's already started on something like that?
I'll say
"Hey, write this
script." Start in
script.
2019. Just because the merge is so fresh.
Yeah.
They're still working on some things,
Yeah. But anyways, Stan Lee was the narrator.
Oh,
for every episode. Yeah, he was the narrator for every episode, and there were a few times where they would animate him in, and I don't know, man. It just was one of those things. I know that not all because a lot of the older guys were just watching or reading the comics. The older generation of comic book fans were just reading the comics. But we were in that sweet spot of animated TV shows and video games and movies, and it's all fantastic.
We were prime age for the creation of the Marvel Universe, like cinematic universe.
Yeah.
Like I remember seeing Iron Man in theaters.
Yeah, me too.
And being, and at the end of the movie, the credits start rolling, and it's just... and we were like... Ah!
Yeah, did you leave the theater?
I did.
I did too, yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
That is probably when because I remember afterwards, like, hearing about it, because that's the thing. I don't even really know to this day what it was.
The Iron Man?
Yeah.
It's Nick Fury. He's just in his house.
Oh, okay, yeah. But after that, because I remember my stepdad, like, talking about it, I was like, oh, we missed a scene. And ever since then, I've always stayed in. I do that in every movie. You've seen that.
Yeah. You never know, because, I mean, a lot of people copied that formula since then. I remember because I've seen every Marvel movie in theaters, except for Doctor Strange.
Okay.
I shouldn't have said every. I forgot that.
I've seen most of them.
Yeah, I didn't really care to see Doctor Strange, and I don't know why. Because when I watched it, I was like, this is great. Yeah. I don't know why I thought Marvel would put out a movie that I didn't like. But it was pretty fresh off the heels of Ultron. And I was kind of like... We're
going to fight again, aren't we?
Do you like Ultron?
Yeah.
No, I don't want to fight. I don't want to... Not today.
I know that you don't like the character.
Not today. Yeah, I don't. But anyways, I remember seeing the Hulk. That one. Did you like that movie?
The Edward Norton Hulk?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. Granted, here's the thing. I saw that movie like when it came out, so like I was very young, and I didn't really know.
Have you seen it recently?
I have not.
I think that after seeing Mark Ruffalo play the Hulk, and the way that Hulk looks, it's weird to go back and rewatch it.
But also, I remember the Hulk before Edward Norton, that was ass.
I like it.
Oh God.
I like it for the 2000s-ness of it.
That's fair.
You know what I mean? It's so silly. Goofy. It's just goofy.
Yeah.
Like it is the epitome to me of a comic book movie, kind of like Speed Racer. Okay. His original kind of I know it's manga, not comic book, whatever bullshit. But
it's pronounced manga.
See, it's because of people like you.
Yeah, cool. Whoa, careful there, buddy.
Whoa, yeah.
Hey.
I think you might have to edit that part out. Jesus Christ. I didn't mean it like that, Gabe. Shut up. That's why I don't read anime. That's why I don't read... How did you say
Manga.
it? Manga?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Not manga.
Sorry. Sounds like a fruit.
It does.
But... I don't even know what I was saying. I'm really sorry now. I just feel like an a-hole.
You knocked yourself off track there, buddy.
Well, no, you knocked me off track with the yelling.
Oh, you said it, not me.
No, but like Speed Racer.
Speed Racer, yeah.
Just like the brightness and the goofy nature of the story.
That was a fun one.
I watched Speed Racer recently, and it actually does hold up.
Good. That was a dazzling moment.
And the Wachowski sisters have already had a sequel written for a few years.
Really?
And they want to direct it.
Ooh. That would be badass.
Yeah. And I can't remember the actor's name. Emil Hirsch, I think it is.
I don't know.
He's like,
That was before I knew things about movies.
He was like, I am so ready
that would be cool.
to act in that again. Wow, I'm still sorry.
It's really okay. It was a bit.
I know, but, you know.
We had to break up the tension.
Yeah.
It feels like a recording room again.
Yeah, it does.
We were talking about happy things.
Yeah. But anyways, I miss Stan.
Yeah.
And a somber tone fell back over the room.
Again, that cloud is back. No, I don't know. I think that the last little bit of this episode can be more so, but like, I don't know. The one thing that I haven't really seen from like other big name deaths and stuff is like, it seems at least that a lot of people around this time have really like pulled a lot of inspiration from his life. which is really nice. I've seen a lot of, like, just, like, big quotes and things that he said that, like, I've never heard some of those things before, but, like, a lot of things that people were just like, hey, you know, this is, like, a super weird thing that he was starting, and like, wasn't sure, like, what was going to happen, and it turned into this huge thing. It's like, a lot of people, you know, even big names nowadays were like, if Stan Lee had not done the things that he did, then, like, I never would have even thought I had a chance.
Yeah.
You know? And that was really nice.
Yeah.
Because it's, I don't know, it's nice to think of him as more than just, like, the guy that shows up for 10 seconds in a Marvel movie.
Yeah.
You know?
I think, too, it's really cool that he was just pushing bounds.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, with just, like, diversity in comics, like, just wasn't happening at that point, really. And I do think, have you ever heard the story of, like, how the Avengers was formed? I think that was really funny. Because Justice League came out, and they were like, we got to do something. Like, we have to put some characters together. And he was like, it's super easy. These really awesome characters. And, like, it's like, what do we call them? Yeah, the Avengers. And, it's so cool. I know that's not a huge amount of justice to the story, but basically, yeah, it was just like, Avengers was a response to Justice League, and Avengers won.
Oh, yeah.
Like, absolutely no doubt in my mind. The only...
You know, one of the good things, Justice League had one good thing, and it was that animated cartoon.
That was what I was about to say.
Animated series for a little bit.
Yeah.
On, like, Cartoon Network or something. Mm-hmm. That was sick.
Yeah.
And DC has been pretty shoddy ever since.
Even their new animated films, you know...
I heard Killing Joke was not very good.
Killing Joke wasn't very good. Gotham by Gaslight has horrible reviews. I bought it. I haven't even watched it yet because
really,
I heard that it has, you know, bad reviews. Bought it for my birthday with, like,
okay.
Somebody was like, hey, here's some, go get whatever you, and I was like, yeah, I'll buy it. But then I read that it had horrible reviews, and I was like, I don't even want to watch this. Mm-hmm. But I mean, that's the only thing DC had going for them for a while was their animated stuff, and then they dropped the ball on that. I feel bad. Feel bad for them.
Marvel's animated series.
Yeah.
Woo. I'm gonna start watching Spectacular Spider-Man here soon. Mm-hmm. That's gonna change my life. I can feel it.
The one with the Drake Bell?
Is it Drake Bell?
Uh-huh. I think it's Drake Bell. Is it the most recent animated series?
I think it was like 2012, maybe?
Yeah, that's Drake Bell.
I don't know. I just heard it's really good, and I like Spider-Man. I need more Spider-Man in my life.
It's very good, actually.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it quite a lot. But yeah, I don't know. I'm super, super bummed still. I don't know how to process it. I think it's going to be... I really do. I think that the... Wait, hold on. Is Captain Marvel coming out first?
Yeah.
We have 2 more cameos then.
Mm-hmm.
He's definitely filmed that one.
Oh, yeah. I'm almost certain that... Oh, if Avengers 4 is wrapped, Captain Marvel is definitely in post.
Yeah. He's filmed... Oh, wow.
Yeah, we're going to get 2, actually. I forgot about Captain Marvel.
Dang it. It's such a bummer.
Why? You get to see him 2 more times.
I know, but I feel like... I'm just saying it's a bummer in general. Yeah. It's a great thing that we get to see him 2 more times on the big screen. Now I will go see Captain Marvel just for him.
You weren't going to go see Captain Marvel?
No.
Why?
I watched that trailer and I didn't really care for it.
The trailer sucked, yeah. It was not a good trailer.
That's why I was...
It's going to be a good movie.
It looks like Green Lantern. Tell me it doesn't look like the same plot of Green Lantern.
But it's Brie Larson.
Tell me it doesn't...
She's going to be great.
But it was Ryan Reynolds. He's going to be great.
Well...
I
don't think anyone has said that about Ryan Reynolds until Deadpool.
I don't think that's true. I think people love Ryan Reynolds.
I love Ryan Reynolds too,
yeah.
But I never thought, wow, he's going to be a great Green Lantern.
I did, but I hadn't seen any of the trailers yet, and I was like, ooh, this is going to be good.
But also I was sad because he was white.
Yeah. What's the name of the other, Hal Jordan?
I think, yeah. That sounds right. I know it's Hal. I don't remember his last name.
I think we're maybe thinking of two. I think Hal Jordan is